college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go.
Here he goes. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Quick pass, the catch is made, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He moved the ball over the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that completion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a first down. This could cost them.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's in the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Klubnik. Pulls it in, it's Brown.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Wide open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Speck. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Canes. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He escapes the pocket, and he slings it deep back to the left side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking for some space. It's Pringle. He's in the clear. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
And he'll be brought down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Third and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he'll be brought down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They battle back to take the lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. QB to the tight end for a completion. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to scramble. Throws it deep downfield to the left. To try a downfield shot, that's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up with the 31. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Here he goes. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to throw. It's Beck. Grab by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now here's the toss play. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's in the clear. He's past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. And they jump on top during the second half. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in the conference championship game.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's back. And he finds the running back in the flat. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And here he goes. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
He's got room to run. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Starr. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Scanning the field, it's Beck. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
From shotgun. Here's an inside give. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Who's in the clear? Here he goes. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pounding away with the run game. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
What a catch! They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Same tailback, another carry. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the double?
Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Beck. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, got a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime, but can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Not much time left. The offense has a shot to end this in regulation. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The Wildcat doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. 3rd down play coming up. Try a field goal from here. It'll be 55 yards. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
Timeout, Miami.
The Hurricanes line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.